Hey Matt, Jeremy here with the video I promised you, showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings and show you how we do it as well. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage of a site and about 500 to 750 on each back page, service page. Okay, and there's two main reasons for this. One is Google sees you as an expert in your field and gives you higher ranking for that. And two is the more content you have, the more keywords you can insert to get found for on Google. Okay. One thing I want to point out before we start going into content, I want to point out this right here. So you've got these right here. If you look down here at the left, they say mail to. That doesn't work. So the mail to is an email link. What you need to do is change that to where it says TEL for telephone, and then colon, and then take the parentheses out of the 317. Okay, that will actually make these numbers click to call, so they're mobile friendly. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your content real quick. So you got a little small bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay, so you probably don't even have 500 words on here. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why you don't have the content to make you an expert, to give you the keywords to get found for. Okay, so I would highly recommend raising up your content by quite a bit here. Okay, that's actually kind of cool if that does that. So this right here, this form right here, this form should be all the way up here somewhere. Okay, so that way the second they type in your website address, or they click your link or whatever to get on here, that form is right there in front of their face. So if they need to, if they're looking for somebody to contact right away, that form's there. You've got your click to call here, and so it's all over the place how to get in contact with you. Okay. Next thing we're going to take a look at is your backlinks. So right now you have 10. You're only showing up for 10 organic keywords, and I think that has a lot to do with your content. Okay. So and you've got 824 backlinks coming from 32 domains. So let's go ahead and check out the easiest way to check out how many your backlinks is to go to your domains. Now this is a big popularity contest. The higher quality backlinks you have, the higher quality it's going to make your site, which is going to give you better ranking. Okay, and it's kind of like when you're in high school. If the most popular kid talked positively about you, it made you popular as a result. Well, it's the same thing here. Okay, so looking at this right here, you've got South Gulf Coast Chapter Chi. That's probably more of a Florida one. And then you got PB Condo or something. Easy Local, that's a directory. But they're giving you 20 backlinks and they got a 70 DR. So that's good. That's a good one. Okay, so these ones that are below 10, they're not all that great. It doesn't mean they're hurting you, but they're not really helping you either. Okay. So like this top rated local, that's a good one. They're giving you two do follows right there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at your competitor. So to find your competitor, I looked up Roofing Contractors Indianapolis. And the first thing you see on Google is the Google ads. Then you see the map pack, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. This actually has a ranking factor as well. And then we're going to find an actual company in the organic listings to find for your competitor. So we're going to skip the BBB, Home Advisor, GAF. So the first actual company is Cochrane Exterior. So let's go ahead and check them out real quick. So as I pull up their site, they have, let's get rid of the pop-ups and stuff here. So looking at the content they have, they got a little bit there, a little bit more right there, a little bit right there, a little more right there. So they got, around 1,000 words or whatever, which still isn't the recommended amount. But let's see what they're doing for backlinking. Okay, so they got 538 keywords that they're showing up for on their whole domain. They're getting just over 600 traffic every month. Okay, so they've got 1.7 thousand backlinks. So one of the things we do is we like to go into these backlinks, and we actually export this entire list, and we look at we go and find the good ones, and we go after the same ones. Okay, so as you can see, they've got Home Advisor here. They've got coupon codes, BBB. So we're going to go one by one and go after each one of these, and that way you're copying them, and then we go out and find you 25, 50, 100 more that are good quality, so you can beat them. Okay. So then the last thing we're going to talk about is this map pack again. Okay, so there's a number of things that rank you in the map pack. There is the star rating, the number of reviews. If you don't have this already, go to business.google.com and sign up for this. It's absolutely free. When you sign up, fill out your profile completely. Make sure you fill out a good description with a number of keywords in there for your industry. And then once you fill that out, start adding some pictures. Okay. Speaking of pictures, one of the things I want to point out is that when you're doing pictures, you want to make sure that your pictures are labeled with a name that is same as one of your keywords. Okay. So to give you an example, I've got the your competitor up here. So if I go to save image here, you see how that's a bunch of numbers and letters? Well, see, Google reads this. Okay. So if this was actually labeled as, let's say Roofing Contractors Indianapolis .jpg, Google would see that and count that as another keyword insertion. Okay, so that's actually really important to remember, and you do that with both your website and your Google My Business listing. Okay, so back to this. So you upload a whole bunch of pictures. You fill out your description all the way. When make sure you put your business address in, and then we're going to go out and find some citations. This is actually the most important thing, is finding citations. And very similar to backlinks, quality matters. Okay, you want good citations with good authority. Okay, some of the top ones out there are like yp.com, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. It's basically a phone book listing. It's name, address, phone number in different directories around the web. And the difference between this and a backlink is that a backlink has a link on it, and this is more dependent on the phone number. Okay, so and that the number and quality citations helps you rank in this map pack. So is there a big difference in the ranking between 1, 2, and 3? Not a huge one. But is there a big ranking difference between 3 and 4? Absolutely, because nobody ever clicks this view all button. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time, having more customers, and put more money in your pocket. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Have a great day.